Okay, so today what I'm going to go over is 3 ways that you can lower your final expense Facebook lead cost. If you find value in this video, please subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, give me a thumbs up, like the video. It does a lot to help my channel and help push this out to other life insurance agents who can utilize this. I'm going to be going over some stuff here that most of the time people would charge you a lot of money for. If you go through my material on making final expense Facebook ads and you're not able to actually get it set up and you're not able to get leads down to like $5 or $6 each, just email me, jve@thejve.com. We can take a look at your campaigns. We can try to figure it out. Some of it may cost you money, but yeah, some of it may not. So depending on where you're at, I may just give you a tip, or I may say, hey, you know what, I'll do an overhaul of your stuff and it may cost this much. So I'm going to go over 3 ways that you can lower your Facebook lead cost. The first one has to do with the ad set level. So in any Facebook ad campaign, there's the campaign level, and this is essentially what you're doing. So you're getting leads, or you're going for awareness, stuff like that. Then on the ad set level, here is where you look at, this is more like audience, and you can do, I do budget on here. So we're going to go down to audience. And the bigger the audience, one way to lower your cost is to get a bigger audience. So the bigger the audience, typically the cheaper the lead is, because Facebook bids on impressions. Like, you bid on impressions to be on people's screens. So essentially you bid for space on someone's feed. And based on where you're bidding, it'll give you the best, like the cheapest one available on how the bidding structure works. So if you have an audience of 1 million people versus 22 million people, which audience do you think you're more likely to find people who have cheaper, like you can get better deals? There's more chances to get deals on people's feeds. Okay, so it's cheaper to advertise to a bigger audience than it is to advertise to a smaller audience. So I'll give you an example here. So right now we're looking in California, Florida, and Texas, ages 50 to 65 plus, all genders. So if we just kind of get California out of there, right? And we look at, there's only 11 to 13 million. And if we get Texas out of there, then there's 5 to 6 million. So you see how many people we added to the audience just by adding a couple other states. So what's this mean? This means that to lower your Facebook lead cost, you should get non-resident licenses and you should advertise in other states. Also, age, 50 to 65 plus. If you go to 55 to 65 plus, you're going to be looking at 4.4 to 5.2 million versus 50 to 65 plus, you're looking at 5.7 to 6.7 million. So you're adding more people to advertise to. So anything you can do to increase your audience size while still keeping it in the parameters of the people that you're looking to reach out to. So obviously you don't want to go down to like 20 years old, because they're probably not looking for final expense insurance. So we do 50 to 65 plus and multi-states. So that's one way that you can lower your Facebook lead ad costs, is by lowering increasing the size of your audience. There's also going to be a video in the description of this video on how to set up a whole campaign, and I have a bunch of other videos on this stuff too in my channel. So another thing that you want to do is just keep your form simple. So a lot of times I see when people send me, they're like, man, I can't generate any leads. I don't know what's going on, or like my leads are coming in at $50 each or whatever. What I've seen is that people make these super complicated forms. So this is the form here that people are going to fill out. Form for YouTube. This is the form that people are going to fill out when they see your ad. So I don't even have anything in the beginning here. I actually remove the greeting, and we go to questions, and I just say like, complete the information below for your or some information is needed to verify your request. It will not be shared with any third parties or vendors. Okay. So, and then you just put what you need. So name, email, you're going to want the phone number. So a simple form. Like, some people want to have 15 different things on here. So they're looking to have the email, the phone, the name. They're looking for the address, the city, the state, all that stuff. So some people want to have like the name, email, phone, city, state, zip code, country, gender. Like, I don't care about all that stuff. I just want a name and a number and maybe what state they live in. So be like their state. Okay. The more you ask for, the more expensive your leads are going to be. All right. So I just have this, and then you make a privacy policy. You can check my video on how to make final expense Facebook ads for that. How do you do that? And say congrats. It appears you qualify. Click the link below to skip the wait, or you can be like, a representative will reach out shortly. Click the link below to skip the wait. And then you can put call business. I don't like doing appointments for final expense. That's just me. So I put my number. I say, click here. Skip the wait. Then create form. So that's it. Super simple. So that's another way to lower your Facebook lead cost, is just by having a super simple form. All right. So the more simple the form, the more leads you're going to get. You don't need this super complex, crazy form. And then another way to lower your costs is just to keep the ads really concise, okay, and clear in what they are asking for. So what we can do here, we can look at the Facebook ad library. You go to ad library, and all ads, we're going to go burial program. Here. So you can look at like what other people have for their ads here, and you can get some idea on how to be concise and deliver your ad. If it's like this and there's a ton of different ads that look the same, those ones probably work. So if you're having trouble with the ad you're using, just copy and paste what they're using and put it in your ad. Use similar images or videos or whatever it is you want to do for your ad. So another way to save money on your ads is to see what other people are using now. So that's the basics on 3 ways that you can lower your final expense Facebook lead cost. Okay, I hope this helped you learn how to increase your the effectiveness of your ads and lower how much it actually costs for you to get a lead on Facebook for final expense. Please click the link or you're going to watch this next video that's coming up on how to make your own ads for final expense.